Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more of The Expanse. This is Season 2, Episode 2, and there are a lot of moving parts this season. We've got Gunny, who's trying to start a war between Mars and Earth because she thinks that Mars is incapable of finishing terraforming, with Earth continually getting in the way. We've got Christian down on Earth, who's survived her assassination attempt, and she's walking a fine line as a double agent. She has to try to seem complicit with Aaron Wright, but also she also has to keep everything from devolving too fast and too severely between Earth and Mars. And then we have the crew of the Rocinante, who, after the initial dust-up between Miller and Amos, seem to be getting along a little better. And yeah, they're trying to figure out how to get this protomolecule problem exposed and how to get rid of these scientists and try to find out who is behind it all. We, as the viewer, knows it's Julie Mao's father, but I don't think anybody else really knows besides Aaron Wright at this point. No one we know, at least on screen. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this continues to go. Let's get right into it. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And let's go!
Are vital to their terraforming efforts. If we threaten to
order the Nathan Hale to take out the Sirocco now.
if we go this way, we're going to be watching each other's ships fall from the sky.
Sir, if I may.
What was that?
Deep radar station on Deimos. It's mostly automated, minimal personnel. Casualties will be light.
You want us to attack a Martian moon? It's a declaration of war.
No, it's a warning. It's a goddamn serious one, but that's the point.
I will not support this escalation.
They'll just replace you.
I step down as fleet commander.
I don't know if that helps.
Rocinante, you are cleared for station dock and firm sea.
They're back.
They ditched the gas-freighted disguise. Be interesting to hear why.
You're damn right it will.
Oh. Is there gravity about to go off?
Oh, God.
Someone could have warned him.
It was something new, a life form, possibly extrasolar in origin.
The alien life form?
First thing we have to get past is this.
That's a stealth ship, like the ones they used to kill the Donninger.
We have a gunship of our own.
Do you have any idea of the resistance inside?
No, we don't. That's why we're talking to you. You're the military genius. June died for the belt. She believed everything you guys say you're fighting for.
Damn.
Don't waste it.
We saved us. Crew comes first. If we would have back for strays, we'd end up dead like them.
Should have at least tried. We could have filled the Rossi with people. What kind of people are we that we only help?
He left.
The Confronting said he buy me drinks if I sit here and listen to you.
Oh, you never wanted to be on the same team as Fred Johnson or be tangled up with the OPA again.
But this is a worthy cause right now.
I ran with some bad people once, and innocent people died. But this time it's different.
Well, I asked if you were a couple once.
What did he say?
He said he'd be okay throwing me into space without my helmet, but that you wouldn't like it.
Sounds like Amos, 16mm.
Maybe it's time.
Real Belter took what should be ours, like Anderson doors on series.
Uh-oh.
Our time.
And spaced.
I need 50 good fighters. Send your best.
Oh.
Ah, son of a bitch! Goddamn!
Going down on the assault team.
Have you seen the breaching pod? It's a beer can taped to a rocket.
Somebody's got to keep these idiots from shooting each other. Oh, I ain't sitting this one out.
That's a dangerous mission right there.
We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
And they never saw each other again. Oh, Alex lost again. It's not good for morale for him to be, God damn it, oh God, every single time.
Lugabaldine.
Ron Swanson's drink.
Having a drink.
You, Madame Undersecretary, may be the worst person I have ever met.
The
Belters who seized control of Anderson Station were trying to negotiate for days. Colonel Johnson wasn't told that they'd surrendered. If he knew, he would have never called that strike in. Because the powers that be wanted to send a message to the belt. Defy us, we wipe you out. Message sent.
I want to talk to Fred Johnson.
That is treason.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It certainly is.
Jeez. So other than that one moment with Fred Johnson blowing up Anderson Station, is there any other reason why we would think he's a bad person? No, right? This is FedEx.
Put these cans together in a hurry. It'll get a little bumpy when the thrusters fire. The station shouldn't vent any air, but...
Stay away from the aqua. Stay away from the aqua. Star Helix, what you doing here?
Oh! Oh, damn! He survived!
Didn't the Navy teach you to stow your gear before we went into maneuvers?
Attention, this is the freighter Guy Molinari to all vessels within range.
He's on arrows. No shit, you see what they did there?
Isn't pretty.
We gotta burn them all down, Owala. Make them pay. You look like you see your own ghost.
They just hate space.
What kind of belt are you, Papa?
Stick next to me, okay? I'll look out for you when we land.
Oi, Pampa, I keep an eye on you, old man.
Heat her up!
Ooh, here we go.
Where's that stealth ship?
It's supposed to be here.
It's stealthed.
Heads up! They're going after the Molinari! Shit, I'm on it!
Nice. Oh boy.
Inner hole, C9. I can patch that.
Aim a safe hole. One hard maneuver and you're done.
We don't get that thruster back and we're all done!
I'm going.
FedEx containers. It really is just a can with rockets. Ooh.
What the hell was that? Sorry, partner, that was us getting our ass kicked.
Ah! Crap. Crap. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Surprise, assholes!
Oh. They did it.
Nice work, Alex. Well done.
I can't go that high. He said 50 of your best men. You got 25 now.
Look like nobody home, maybe.
Oh! Somebody home, maybe. He survived being shot out of space and then immediately dies. Oh!
Okay.
What? What?
Joe around.
Invincible me!
Everybody stay sharp and watch the doors and corners. Doors and corners where they get you.
Before, with him, huh? Go take him in that way. You down there.
I thought he died for sure. What the heck? Oh.
Alright, everybody on the floor. Show me some hands!
What the heck are they doing? Even that's not enough? Oh! They were not. Oh boy.
You infected a station full of
They're
belters.
infected to save us all!
You're gonna have to be a hell of a lot more specific than that.
An organism that can repurpose other life forms and use them to evolve.
Into what?
That's what we're trying to find out. We can apply it.
Apply it to what?
Everything. Human beings able to live in hard vacuum without a suit or under the crushing atmosphere of a gas giant, or able to hibernate long enough to travel to the stars.
That's why you were willing to start a war?
And that justifies all this.
Of course it does. The protomolecule wasn't sent here by accident. Earth was its target. You can't save Eros. All you can do now is waste the data and ensure that every man, woman, and child on that rock die for nothing. Humanity will be left unarmed, ignorant, vulnerable to an enemy who has already fired the first shot. I don't care who controls the project, so long as I can get back to my work.
You're gonna need complete access to the data, as well as the names of everyone responsible for setting this in motion.
Oh, yeah. And double tap. Wow. Alright guys, I feel like we're in the thick of it again, like the end of last season where things are just like cascading, event after event. Admiral Souther tries to stop retaliation against Mars, saying a trade embargo will be enough to dissuade them from taking any further action, but Christian actually sends Errinwright a message to strike back against the station on Deimos in a show of strength, like equal to the attack on Phoebe. Souther actually resigns instead of being relieved of his post, and I found it a little questionable. I was just like, you could probably do more while staying on. It feels, because now he's just gonna be replaced by somebody who's gonna do it willingly, and might put even more lives at danger. But yeah, it was really fun to watch the crew of the Rocinante arrive back on Tycho and interact with Fred Johnson. More and more people are in the loop about what's happening, so that's really fun to see. Fred Johnson was kind of coming at them for not sending any communications, and but once he finds out what's really going on, he's on board to help. Yeah, more people are getting involved. So the people on Arrows beamed the information to a communications station, and they need Fred Johnson and the Rocinante crew need to take that station to get that data and stop this from happening again and get revenge for Eros. Fred enlists OPA leaders to get fighters for the assaults. 50 best men, they said. 50 best fighters? He throws that guy who was like trying to make a fuss out of the airlock. Oh yeah, but the big thing, Christian goes to speak with Souther about Fred Johnson, and Souther tells her that Fred Johnson was given the order to wipe out those people on the Anderson station without being told that they had surrendered. And I mean, I gotta assume that's why he deserted the UN, and that changes how we see him completely. Like, Naomi did not want to go to him for refuge last season, for protection. If she knew the truth, would she be less wary? It sounded last season, it sounded like that wasn't the only thing she was concerned about, but I could be wrong. At the very least, he isn't one to massacre innocents after they surrendered, so yeah, the way we see him has changed a lot. Meanwhile, Alex was really worked up by the guy's comments last episode about if they helped everyone they could. He's got like serious survivor's guilt and tries to talk to Amos about it. Amos paid someone to sit there and listen to him instead. Oh man. And as funny as I find Alex, I feel like he hasn't really hit his stride as a character yet. Like, his moments are more comical, or they're just like small moments, or like ship flying moments. I don't feel like I know his character enough yet. He doesn't feel like a main character. It feels like Naomi, Holden, Miller, and Amos feel like main characters, but he doesn't just yet. I'm guessing that will change in the coming seasons unless he gets killed off somehow. But is he the only one who can pilot the ship? I assume so. So maybe not soon. Yeah, I thought this episode was gonna end right before they actually went to the station, but the show was moving at a pretty brisk pace. Miller goes with the assault team on the station, which was severely understaffed. It was like shell shots. What the heck was? The main defense was the turrets and the stealth ship, which what a great space battle, really fun to watch. But they said that the pods that they were sending to the thing, to the station, were essentially cans attached to rockets, and I didn't realize how true that would be. It was literally like a FedEx shipping container. And he said he was gonna. Miller said he was going to keep people in line. Certainly didn't seem like he'd be capable at first with all the puking and never being in space until a few days ago. But he was able to pull them together. But surprise, surprise, Diogo. Turns out he was found and he's right there with him. I was just like, whoa, he might be an important character going forward for him to show up so many times, for him to survive what he did, and for him to show up again. And he got shot in the head. But that was really shocking to me, but then he's still alive. That was equally shocking. It was just like a gel. Oh my god. But yeah, again, super cool battle in space. They took out the frickin' stealth ship. Granted, their ship is no slouch itself. It's a frickin' gunship from Mars. And yeah, Miller back on the space station found people hooked up to a network. And it felt like a bad move to take them out of it without like first tying them up, and then they murdered a bunch of them, which I guess if Miller hadn't gotten one of them at least, he might have hesitated before killing the main scientist, the head scientist. They track him down. I think his name is Dresden, and he's talking about how researching the protomolecule is the only way to defend against extrasolar threats. And he offers to switch side to Fred Johnson as long as he can continue his research. And Fred seems to agree. He's about to agree, but Miller straight up kills Dresden. And I don't know, man. Does that mean that there's no chance for this research to go forward? I don't know if there are other scientists capable, or with the same thought process. And yeah, extrasolar beings. I'm wondering when these other life forms will show up. Maybe season 3, season 4. Maybe we're not even there yet. Maybe it's still a very long way away. But yeah, overall, we didn't see Gunny this episode after a pretty strong entrance last episode. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this show, guys. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. This episode. But yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And the next episode is up there already as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys soon.